Hello everybody, thanks for coming out today. My name is Larry Graves. I'm co-founder of Vision Illusion Hair Importers, co-founder with Angela Crawford, Angela Dickinson, back up. Hello, my name is Larry Graves. I'm co-founder of Vision Illusion Hair Importers along with Angela Dickinson. All right, and we're here today to introduce you guys to our new product that we're releasing, the Fast Weave Systems. Okay, we have been in this industry for about 10 years now, doing it as we do now. Okay, but Angela's been in the business for about 20 years now as a hairstylist. So about 10 years ago, Angela decided to design different types of hair pieces for women who are suffering from hair loss. So she did that, and she also patented those pieces. So all the lace closures that you see out there today have been patented by Vision Illusion Hair Importers. Anything else that you see are only duplications of our work. Because before us there was only the full lace wig, and then until Angela started designing the lace pieces. So what we do is we import human hair from around the world. The hair that we use is the Indian, Brazilian, Malaysian hair, and it's all 100% human hair. And we really want to push the knowledge of 100% human hair because the synthetic hairs are very harmful to you guys. So right now, black women is the largest sufferers of hair loss, but a lot of people don't realize that. In the beginning, it was the white male, and that's how companies rose up like Hair Club for Men and Bosley Hair Restoration. Is for those guys, those white males. And then since then, now black women has become the largest sufferers of hair loss. And that's due to all the synthetic hairs and all the chemicals that that's being produced to care for these synthetic hairs. Okay, so a lot of these chemicals and a lot of ways the synthetic hairs are made with the chemicals used to make that hair waterproof. They put chemicals to use to make that hair to make it mimic human hair. So a lot of people don't realize, on stylists, when you're heating this hair, you'll see that there's a smoke coming from this hair, the steam that's coming from this hair. Number one, it's getting in the air. That's those chemicals being broken down. Now those chemicals are in the air and you're breathing them in. The stylists are breathing them in. So the stylists are getting sick. You see a lot of stylists have a lot of little colds all the time. Okay? And they don't realize it's from the steam that they're breathing in over the client. And now the client, some of the clients may get sick too, but not as much as the stylist. But the clients, that steam that's being released into the air, a lot of that steam is going into the client's scalp. Those are chemicals being released into the scalp. So the scalp is absorbing those chemicals, which get into the hair follicles. So it's causing the hair follicles not to reproduce. So it's causing a lot of hair loss. So sometimes, you know, especially the black women, they think it's just genetic. Okay, when I go through menopause or when I reach a certain age, my hair's going to start falling out. So it's just genetic. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. Sometimes it's not always genetic. It can be, it's largely from the chemicals that you're using today and from the synthetic hairs. Because once that stylist has heated that hair with hot irons and broken down the chemicals, then the next time, you know, you go and you wash your hair. So now the chemical is not in its original, original state. All the chemicals are being released. They all doing their own different things. Some of those chemicals wash out and it washes into your scalp. Again, the chemicals are being absorbed by your hair follicles, causing the hair follicles not to reproduce. And then it's not only the ladies who's going to the hair salon. We see a lot of young kids now coming to our facilities with their hairlines gone. And this is mainly because a lot of the young mothers are having babies at an early age, and they're still going to school. They're still having a social life. So what do? They can't maintain, they don't maintain that child's hair. So what do? The first thing you do, they think, okay, I'm going to put braids in. So we take them to these African braid shops, which we have a lot of them nowadays. So the African braid shops, they're braiding too tight on these young kids. Okay, seeing braiding too tight, so it's pulling the hair follicle out. And those hair follicles haven't fully reproduced. That child is growing. They haven't fully produced to where they should be. So now they're being pulled out from the scalp, and now you'll see a lot of young kids that come to us at ages 16, 17-year-old now. Some is young, I've seen them young as 10 years old, who don't have any hairlines because their hair follicles been pulled out. So that's another thing we need to be aware of, the tight braiding, and also be aware of the chemicals that's being used that's causing hair loss. So what we at Vision Illusion, what we decided to do is, so at Vision Illusion Hair Importers, We have developed a nonprofit for women who suffer with hair loss. It's called I Am Beautiful Women Foundation. Through I Am Beautiful Women Foundation, we're going to raise money so we can, when someone who suffers from hair loss can come into one of our facilities and they can fill out paperwork to get their hair done for free. So we're going to be trying to go out there and get government grants. We're going to try to go out and get corporate sponsorship to pay for or offset treatment for women who suffer from hair loss. Because right now we're invoicing insurance companies. A lot of people don't realize that in your insurance plan it covers you for hair loss. But right now insurance companies are not covering but a certain percentage, and there's still a large gap there that still some ladies are not able to afford. So through I Am Beautiful Women Foundation, you're going to be able to come into a salon. We don't want to just do it for Vision Illusion Hair Imports. We want to do it all across the nation and around the world for any stylist, any salon. We'll be able to submit paperwork to us, and then if you're a person, if you're a stylist, if that person do qualify for treatment, that we will dedicate the funding to get that hair system out to that person and pay for the stylist to actually get it done. So we want to fully cover the whole price of service for women who suffer from hair loss, especially black women. Okay, and through that I Am Beautiful Women Foundation, we're going to show a video of Deserving Divine. Deserving Divine is a made-for-television program that is going to help get the awareness of hair loss out there. Deserving Divine is going to promote I Am Beautiful in different cities. There's a panel of women who's going to set on Deserving Divine, successful women in each major city, and they're going to have talents like hair in hair, beauty, corporate America, and they're going to sit on a panel. They're going to choose a certain lady who sent in her video email. They're going to choose her for that week's episode, and then we're going to do a full makeover. And not only we're going to service her, but those panelists are going to have knowledge of business knowledge, of knowledge on how you can go out and for fashion, business, money, making money, and they're going to be sharing all that information on the program too. But at the end of the show, we're going to actually make over a particular client, send in their information. So that's Deserving Divine. Deserving Divine is designed to promote I Am Beautiful, which is the nonprofit that's going to raise money to pay for these hair systems. So in a nutshell, that's Vision Illusion Hair, and that's what we're all about. Now on this trip, we're out on the road to show you a new program that we're putting together. It's called the Level 3 Hair Network. With the Level 3 Hair Network, there's a lot of talk about the Asians and how they're taking over the industry. Well, there's only one way to take it back, because the Asians obviously have a lot of money, and for us as startups, it's hard for us to get in the industry and take a lot of that back. Okay, now I'm not hating on the Asians. Asians are very smart business people. All right, they have families. They saw opportunity to come in and make some money that we were lacking on grasping that money. And so now it's not all about blacks taking it back either. This is nationally. I mean, this is the economy. The Asians are affecting the whole economy nationally. So this is not a black thing. Okay, we need blacks, white, and anyone else who's American. And even if you're Asian, as long as that money's not going back to Asia, most of the Asian companies, if you don't realize it, they're corporations in Asia who supporting these beauty supply stores. So all the money that they're receiving is going back to Asia. So it's hurting the American economy as a whole. But most of the black money goes into those stores. And so we need to get a piece of it back. So with the Level 3 Hair Network is designed, and we're here today to introduce not only the hair pieces, but the Level 3 Hair Network. It's designed for you as individuals to get involved into the hair industry if you choose to do so, other than just buying the pieces. And actually it's almost like Tupperware parties, and we can throw hair parties like we're doing today here. And you get paid a percentage when you go out and purchase, or you go out and get some other people who purchase. You guys know how Tupperware parties did. And it's about that, using that same concept, but bringing those monies back into our community. So it's just starting with the hair, but it's going to be much bigger than that. We're actually going to be developing a full warehouse of products. A company's going to come on to us in the Level 3 Hair Network. All these other black manufacturers who can't push their products to the Asian supply stores, they're going to be able to get their product into the Level 3 Hair Network, and people can shop online, buy from the Level 3 Hair Network, and through parties like this. But we're starting out with parties like this. So that's the larger concept of the Level 3 Hair Network, and we can share some more information with you about that later. Now, our hairstylists that we train, and we train hairstylists across the nation, but particularly here in your area, we trained one hairstylist, and she's been with us for about 3 years now, Takita Raymond. She's a regional director with Vision Illusion Hair Importers here in Southern California. So Takita is going to give you guys, she's the regional director and putting on the show for you today, and she's going to actually give you the demonstrations on how the hair system works. And she's going to, of course, she's a trained hairstylist. Anyone who needs to get a hair done, we get done by Takita. And we're doing some other things in this area, in entire Southern California, that we want to try to get a clinic together, get started for Takita. She's got a lot of qualifications in regrowth or the hair, scope, and laser treatment for the hair. So not only does she do the non-surgical part of it, but she's getting where she's already performing LASIK surgery, scope, hair prepare, re-preparing the hair follicles of the scalp. So without any further ado, Takita Raymond, everybody.